Well, religion is not a regular topic in the Body Language Guide. You know that my philosophy is believe and let believe. You can believe in anything that you want as long as you don't mess with other people's own beliefs. We can get along really nicely that way. But sometimes I like to call out behavior in what I think that is maybe not the best approach. And I've done that not to the Catholic Church, but the popes themselves. And you know that I've been quite critical of Pope Leo recently. I have a couple of videos to make about him still. But now I want to talk about the Church of England, that I have to say that, well, I never really paid much attention to the Church of England until I noticed that they are, well, making kind of outrageous and crazy stuff like this. Thanks to Nicholas Lissac, the desecration of Canterbury Cathedral by the Church of England is modern Britain in one image. Our most sacred ground, once the beating heart of English faith, now treated as a playground for cultural decay. Shame on Sarah Mullally for defiling what generations held holy. And in case you don't know, Sarah Mullally, yes, a woman, is the new, basically the brand new Archbishop of the Church of England. All right, so the Archbishop of Canterbury, is it the same? Is the spiritual leader of the Church of England, you know, that, and the global Anglican Communion. All right, so fair enough, I guess, you know, that we need to give people opportunity. Maybe, again, I have nothing to do with the Church of England, but it's something that I'm really invested on is architecture, and especially cathedrals. I mean, no matter which belief a cathedral is from, it could be Catholic, could be from the Church of England, could be Lutheran, any cathedral, I will go and visit. Rest assured. One other thing, along with libraries, is my favorite thing when I visit any city. And, well, I saw this. The Canterbury Cathedral is the oldest one, right? It's the oldest one. And they decided, for some reason, for inclusivity, or something like that, to put some graffiti on the walls of the cathedral. I wish this was a joke, but no, this is not a joke. I have video of this. I think if you watch the video, you're gonna be even more triggered. Now, before you ask, is that a painting? Is that painting painted on the stuff? Well, some people are saying that these are not actually paintings, that these are stickers. But I am afraid. Well, I think that I saw here. Well, it looks like, it actually looks like this is like kind of a flexible sticker. I hope that this is, as so many people are saying, stickers, because I see this as gross. I think this is, I think that poor taste is an understatement. And why would you arrive at your place of worship and have to deal with this monstrosity that absolutely looks and feels right out of a subhuman race's mind? It's that simple. If you made us all in your own form, why the violence, the killing, storm? All right, okay. Hashtag, how is my... What? How is my dog bear doing? What kind of message is that? I mean, I don't get it, and I don't want to get it. I don't want to be tolerant about this. Again, I have nothing to do with the Church of England, and this infuriates me, and I absolutely had to make a video about this. I had this for days until today I realized I had to make that video. Andrew Pavlo, the Church of England, decided this week to cover the interior of the oldest cathedral in England, in graffiti, in order to represent the voices of quote-unquote marginalized communities. Well, this is my advice for you, and not only in England, but in anywhere in the world. If the voices of marginalized communities require that you defenestrate a cathedral like this, maybe those communities not only deserve to be marginalized, they're marginalized for a reason, but, well, maybe they shouldn't be in the country at all. It's that simple. Because you need to adapt to the country where you're in. If you hate your country, and by the way, if you are the bloody Archbishop of Canterbury, and you hate your own skin color and your country and your church, well, I don't know who elected you in the first place. I don't know who decided that you should be the leader of this, but this is absolutely the worst way to kick things off. Again, I'm gonna say this: those marginalized communities might as well shut up and learn how to behave like, proper civilization, actual civilization. The thing that we built with the blood, with sweat, with tears, not that, whatever that is. Again, I can understand that graffiti could be a manifestation, can be an expression of a part of culture, a part of urban culture, and I cannot be as hypocritical as not saying that I have taken photographs, amazing photographs of graffiti, and, well, all over the world. But another thing is mixing up the house of, you could say, the house of Christ, the house of God, with an expression of urban art. It's like you going to, I don't know, maybe it's like it would be as absurd as doing a rave in Canterbury's cathedral. Oh wait, they absolutely did a rave in Canterbury Cathedral as well. This is not a joke. They did a rave at Canterbury Cathedral, and we can't even tell. I can't tell you if they were, popping acid or not. I'm pretty sure that they absolutely were at it. This is something that I have no words. I think this is way more than insane. This exhibition intentionally builds bridges between cultures. That is not needed. The culture, the marginalized communities have to adapt to civilization, not the other way around. That's how you destroy what took hundreds of years to build, you morons. Styles and genres, and allows us to receive the gifts of younger people who have much to say. They can say that on Instagram. They don't need to desecrate the walls of a cathedral under the blessing of the Archbishop. I mean, this triggers me in a way that I cannot describe. It's actually stunning how much the elite of Britain have their own culture and civilization. Hate their own culture and civilization. You couldn't even invent this as satire. They're literally scrolling graffiti on the walls of ancient cathedrals. Everything beautiful is just torn down and destroyed. I don't know what to tell you. OMG, the Canterbury Cathedral and English Church, nearly 1,500 years old, was used as an art exhibit by LGBTQ activists to promote inclusivity and representation. There's this guy here. There's more information about this guy. I'm going to share you the information I have on this guy. I think this is, the exact thing that you could expect. This is the author of the great idea of, basically, it's the equivalent of shitting on the walls of a cathedral. Like, there's no other way of putting this. Tommy Robinson, the quote-unquote artist behind the desecration of England's oldest cathedral in Canterbury. And, well, he also wears a mask with that symbol that, he likes him young. I don't know why, what else to say about this. By the way, there's one post from the guy. He was complaining about trans books banned in children's library sections. Again, I guess the mask with that PDF file sign makes a lot of sense right now. Basil the Great, are you effing joking? Canterbury Cathedral, one of the holiest places and most beautiful buildings in the country, has been graffitied. But what's worse, The church approved it. What is this? Look at this, for example. God, what happens when we die? All right. I don't know. I was about to say one thing. You know, these videos are not scripted, are completely spontaneous. I was about to say one thing that was going to get me into real trouble. I don't know. I should have some kind of a body language guy nights, you know, totally R-rated videos or something like that. Father Calvin Robinson, big shout out to Father Calvin Robinson. Canterbury has fallen in more ways than one. Yes, that is no other way of putting it. Alex Phillips has a thought that I wanted to share with you. When I go to church, it is a powerful, personal, and vulnerable time where I lay everything at God's feet. Church is a sanctuary where the desperate, weary, and hopeless go to find comfort and meaning. Imagine someone heartbroken, lost, and afraid seeking sanctuary and having to be exposed to this. Does our struggle mean anything? My struggle is having to deal with this nonsense. But again, I don't know what to tell you. There's so many things I want to tell you. By the way, but one thing, but it's very important. You remember that I have not one, yes, the Body Language Guy channel, but I have 5 channels in total right now. The Body Language Guy channel and the other 4 channels, you can find them in the description. There are 4 topics that maybe you could be interested in. So go and check every single one of them. And if you like, or you can subscribe to the ones that you like the most. And that way we can sort this thing out much better. This is my political commentary channel, which is growing quite nicely to 20K subscribers really fast. Maybe this week we can land in there. Maybe you can go there. Thank you for subscribing. But again, let me know what you think about this nonsense in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language Guy. Much love and bliss.